The woman is cleaning the window, without noticing the wall behind her, is slowly moving toward her. Soon she is squeezed between the wall and the glass, unable to breathe. But suddenly the next second, the wall instantly returns to its original state. The woman's first thought is that she's hallucinating, but seeing the foundation left on the glass, she instantly falls into panic. To figure out what's happening, she runs out of her house, to ask the neighbors if they've experienced the same thing. But as soon as she reaches the neighbor's door, she sees her closest neighbor, standing on the roof for some reason. The neighbor also notices Alice below, but doesn't speak. Instead, she picks up a dagger, and commits suicide in front of her. Alice is stunned by what she sees. Before she can step forward to understand, two men in red drag her aside. Faced with this bizarre scene, she quickly tells her husband after returning home, but to her surprise, her husband says, the neighbor just accidentally fell off the roof, and will be fine after a few stitches at the hospital. Alice naturally doesn't believe him, because she saw everything that happened. To uncover the truth, she decides not to alert anyone, and quietly investigates on her own. Early the next morning, her husband calls a private doctor from town, to check if his wife has any health issues. Then Alice suddenly notices, the doctor's briefcase seems to contain a file about that female neighbor. To uncover the truth, she pretends to feel unwell, and asks the doctor to prescribe some medicine. However, when the doctor leaves, he accidentally forgets the briefcase on the ground. Alice quickly opens it, and takes out the neighbor's medical file.
No opposition on it.
So glad you came back, you left this.
I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on.
Once the doctor is gone, Alice immediately checks the file, only to find all the crucial information inside has been erased. This nearly drives her mad on the spot, but she doesn't give up. To test her theory, that evening, she invites the neighbors over, including her husband's boss. During dinner, in front of everyone, Alice voices her suspicions. She believes they are all controlled by the boss, who provides free housing, but forbids them from leaving town. There must be some hidden secret. She also witnessed the neighbor's suicide, yet everyone insists it was just a fall. The truth must have been deliberately concealed. Although Alice speaks from first-hand experience, everyone at the table is content with their current lives. They don't want the boss to think they share her views. So the dinner ends awkwardly and abruptly. After everyone leaves, Alice begs her husband to take her away. She just wants a normal life again. Moved by her plea, her husband agrees, and drives her away from the town. But as they get in the car to leave, the men in red suddenly appear. They drag Alice out in front of her husband. Soon she is strapped to an operating table. Under the doctor's treatment, Alice regains her memories, but soon, her restored memories are erased again. Not long after, Alice is taken home by her husband. Outwardly, she seems unchanged, but unexpectedly, fragments of memory soon begin to resurface.